The white flag is our starter, Kyle McKenzie, atop the perch. Grabs the white flag, has not displayed as of yet. Getting the final cars in line and ready to go. The crate sprint cars get to do something they haven't done a whole lot of, and that's go first in the order. So I think it took them a little bit of time to get organized there.
We keep an eye on the number 18 of Josh Shantz. He's been interesting to watch both in the crate car and in the 360 car. He's been dabbling in that a little bit more of late and came off a 6th place finish at Brighton with the SOS last week, so we'll see what he can do as he jumps back into the crate car. Not sure what the adjustment might be like for the drivers switching between those two cars. So we'll keep an eye on that number 18 car starting outside row 3.
Green flag goes up in the air. Lucas Oil Products Heat Race 1 is underway. Nanticoke will lead them down into one with Martin in tow.
Nanticoke grabs the lead here off the opening couple of corners. Liam Martin in the second spot in that number 29. Another rookie driver, Brandon Merle, behind him in the third spot in the number 19. Here comes the Hurricane Hannah Farrell to the outside. Merle slides up in front of her, holds on to the third spot, and Nanticoke leads lap 1.
Shots down to the inside in corner number 1 of the 8 of Hannah Farrell, but Farrell gets a good run off the second quarter, and she'll stay in that 4th position.
Shantz now trying to stick the nose underneath the number 8 car. Farrell turns it a little bit lower. She tries to get underneath Merle. Can't quite get there here on lap number 2. Nanticoke continuing to lead about halfway up the racetrack. Liam Martin, the young 14-year-old driver, doing a great job in the second spot so far.
Top 5 transfer into the A main here tonight. So Josh Shantz holds on that final transfer position. He's got Connor Mahoney right behind him in the 5C on the outside looking in.
Shantz now trying to put a little bit of padding on that transfer position now as he tries to get underneath Merle's number 19. He'll stick the nose underneath going into corner number 3. Merle holding him off at the moment. 2 laps to go now for Brian Nanticoke. He's led all the way so far.
Canada Fuels number 9C leads the way over Liam Martin in second. Then it's Hannah Farrell in third. Fourth is Brandon Merle. Fifth, Josh Shantz. That again is the final transfer spot as they come to the white flag.
One more trip around the park for the Nanticoke 9C. Liam Martin and Hannah Farrell all comfortably ahead of that battle for the final transfer position between Brandon Merle, Josh Shantz, and now Jacob Dykstra and Connor Mahoney going at it. That's going to allow the final 2 transfer spots to pull away a little bit, go into the final 2 corners.
Checkers in the air. Lucas Oil Products Heat Race number 1 goes to Nanticoke, and Farrell at the line will grab second. Liam Martin back there to third. Fourth will be Brandon Merle, and fifth. And the final transfer position goes to Josh Shantz. That is Jacob Dykstra, Connor Mahoney, Matt Hill, and the 38 of Derek Miller. So there's your winner of Lucas Oil Products Heat Race number 1 out of Ohsweken. The 9C is Brian Nanticoke.
And that will be the first feature for Brandon Merle to transfer into. Rookie driver in this class. The first time he's been able to qualify directly into the feature. So good run for the number 19 team.
He makes quite the haul just to get here on a Friday night, that's for sure. Regular runner in the Pro Stock division down at the Ohsweken Speedway.
Just want to jump in and talk a bit about the Thursday.
On there, Caleb Wood is a rookie. This is only his second start and is required to start at the rear for the first 3 starts.
Correct.
And just a lineup error there, so he is going to the rear here for the start in that number 7M.
I believe this is his second start.
I believe you're correct.
In the former Justin Martin paint scheme there, the Vortex Insulation 7M. Klotz Automotive Heat Race number 2. Coming to the green flag, Kyle McKenzie throws the green in the air. We are underway, and Holly Porter rumbles down into corner number 1.
All kinds of slicing and dicing throughout the field, and a little nose-to-bumper action there between the Nanticoke 15 and Ryan Hunsinger's number 43 halfway through the field, but it will be Holly Porter who leads the chaos off of corner number 4.
Hunsinger's got some work to do. He's buried deep in the field trying to get in the top 5 of the transfer spot. Right now, it's Porter, McDonald, the 3 of Lewis, then it's Trevor Young and Cody Day in the 44, your top 5.
Josh Hansen was running just outside of a transfer spot there, but Ryan Hunsinger got by him in a hurry. Looked like something might have gone wrong in that number 80H car, but he gets it back up to speed, but loses the 6th place position. Now will have his work cut out for him in the 88.
Good bit of driving there by the gunslinger. 1 spot out of a transfer position. Cross flags on the field. Meanwhile, at the front, Holly Porter leading the way. 2nd place in points coming into tonight, chasing the 4 of Mac DeMann, who's been so strong here this year. And now the 5th spot has changed hands.
Yeah, Ryan Hunsinger getting by Cody Day to take the transfer position away. He takes the bottom route and now is all over the back bumper of the 51 of Trevor Young. He'll try to slide up in front of him in corner number 2. Young gets up the banking. Hunsinger goes to 4th, and will come to the white flag now for Holly Porter.
One more trip around for Holly Porter out of Delhi, Ontario. Jesse McDonald, 4 or 5 car lengths back of her in the 88 machine. Then you've got the 3 of A.J. Lewis, Ryan Hunsinger 4th, and Trevor Young in the 51 holding down that final transfer spot.
That final transfer battle isn't over yet as they hit the final 2 corners, but the checkered flag waits for Holly Porter. Jesse McDonald will take 2nd, A.J. Lewis 3rd, Ryan Hunsinger 4th, and Young is going to hold on to that final transfer spot in the 5th position. Cody Day will finish in the 6th position, then the 15 of Dan Nanacoke, 88 of Josh Hansen, 7 of Caleb Wood, and the 5 of DJ Christie.
So there's your winner of Klotz Automotive Heat Race number 2 at a Delhi, driving the INS Crafts and Supply, Cameron Cranes number 1. That is Holly Porter. 3rd and final qualifying heat making its way out onto the track. So you see it over there on the warm-up track, starting on the pole. Out of Caledonia in the Burger Barn, Ohsweken Construction, Aiken Motors, car number 55, Mikey Bobby, Mike Thorne.
Max McLaughlin said the same thing to me on Wednesday night at the Merrittville Speedway. He said Fast Time won his heat for, I think, the 2nd or 3rd race in a row and ended up 11th in the feature, and kind of jokingly, half-jokingly said after the race, you call me the heat race hero from now on because I can't seem to get it done when the money's on the line, but not so bad for a sophomore driver. And Jesse's probably still trying to get his feet wet in the crate sprint. I know he had a 360 ride before, but still some differences, obviously, in power between the 2 cars.
We're certainly going to see him make some moves here in this qualifying heat, I am sure. It's brought to you by Creative Edge Signs and Graphics, and they are green down into corner 1. Mikey Bobby, Mike Thorne will lead them into the corner.
Thorne will pace the field off of corner number 2 as Jerry Hills, number 49, falls into the 2nd position, but he's under siege from the number 4 of Mac DeVan. They race off of corner number 4 to complete lap number 1. Thorne still out in front of the field.
Hill in 2nd, the point leader. Mac DeMan looks low, and he'll challenge Hill for that 2nd spot. DeMan in the 4 machine. Wheel to wheel down into corner number 3 for the 2nd position. Give it to Mac DeMan.
Side by side off of corner number 4 as Hill tried to turn it underneath DeMan. He'll get back beside him in corner number 1 and 2, and now Jerry Hill takes the 2nd spot back off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway.
Great battle there for that 2nd spot. Hill has the spot back. Here comes DeMan looking low off of corner number 4. At the cross flags, it remains your leader, the 55 of Mike Thorne. Then it's DeMan back to 2nd. Hill running 3rd. They continue side by side down into 3.
Exchanging lines every lap as they try to slide up in front of each other. Here's DeMan back up to the outside. Hill turns it back underneath him. DeMan a bit better run off the top of 4 this time, but Jerry Hill not quite able to slide up underneath him in corner number 1. DeMan has the 2nd spot again down the back chute.
Meanwhile, Sean Evans and Jesse Costa right now have held down the 4th and 5th spot for the last handful of laps, and they are the transfer cars. It's a good distance back to Eric McGlone, who really got ahead of steam into corner 4. Had to let off before he smacked the wall.
Nearly tried to move it about 5 feet further out and realized it was probably him that would be pushed back 5 feet the other way. Got on the brakes and avoided contact, and the checkered flag will wave for Mike Thorne's number 55, 2nd to Mac DeMan. Jerry Hill 3rd, Sean Evans 4th, and Jesse Costa taking home the final transfer spot in the 5th position. As Eric McGlone will take 6th, Davey Boughton 7th, Paul Ballantyne 8th, Lofton Schutz 9th, and Stephen Beckett rounding out the field in the 10th spot to complete heat race number 3.
That one brought to you by Creative Edge Signs and Graphics. And again, your winner out of Caledonia, the Burger Barn, Ohsweken Construction, Aiken Motors, 55 of Mikey Bobby, Mike Thorne, as we get ready for the Gales Auto Aftermarket Bombers in their first of 2 qualifying heats here this evening.
Race car is a big part of it, and it certainly helps if you're on point right at the beginning of the night.
Sometimes it's a matter of milliseconds, and like you say, that could be one in the shop earlier on in the week. And here we are. We're ready to go as the lightning lights up the sky in corner 2. The ground-pounding sprint cars are ready to light it up here off of corner 4. Green flag goes in the air. Jacob Dykstra will lead down into corner number 1.
Again, top 5 drivers will transfer into the main event. Jacob Dykstra leads the field off of corner number 2 with Cody Day in tow. Connor Mahoney in 3rd, Eric McGlone. And at the moment, the final transfer position belonging to the 18X of Davey Boughton.
Cody Day, your leader, down into corner number 1, but Jacob Dykstra takes it right back. Good battle at the front, side by side, down the backstretch, wheel to wheel into corner number 3.
Couple of young drivers doing battle here off of corner number 4. Day right to the outside of Dykstra's 5D, and they're side by side at the line. Less than a tenth of a second now as Dykstra tries to slide up in front of the number 44.
What a run by Cody Day. He'll draw right up alongside Dykstra going into corner 3 again. Good battle at the front. Connor Mahoney right now 3rd. Boughton and McGlone right now holding down those transfer spots.
Day gets off of turn number 4 a little bit better that time and takes the lead, but Dykstra trying to come back at him on the bottom in corners 1 and 2. Pulls even with him going into corner number 3.
Fantastic battle at the front between Jacob Dykstra and Cody Day. Day will lead the lap. Dykstra back to second. Mahoney in third. McGlone and Boughton right now battling fourth and fifth. Those are transfer spots. They've got Lofton, Schutz, and Dan Anacoke right in tow. They're both hungry to get inside the top 5.
Anacoke looked like he had his momentum built up on the top, but jumped over the cushion in corners 1 and 2. That put him back to the 7th position, and now Connor Mahoney has caught the leaders and making it a 3-car battle up front. The number 5C trying to track down Jacob Dykstra's number 5D for the runner-up position.
Off of corner number 4, 2 laps to go, says Kyle McKenzie. Cody Day leads the way over Jacob Dykstra, Connor Mahoney, McGlone, and Boughton. And right now, Lofton Schutz, he's within striking distance. Can he get by the 18X? He shows the nose in 2.
Now Schutz on the outside looking in, but might not be for long as he continues to gain ground on the number 18X, and now he turns inside of him off of corner number 4. Boughton has to get out of the gas, and the white flag waves, and Schutz is into a transfer spot.
Great battle at the front as well. Jacob Dykstra showed some moves there just as Davey Boughton, I thought he was going to loop it around in corner 2. Nice job to save it. Cody Day picks up the win. Jacob Dykstra second, then it's Connor Mahoney. Eric McGlone and Lofton Schutz will lock his way into the A main. How about Stephen Beckett? Stephen Beckett coming home in the 6th position. Dan Anacoke 7th. Davey Boughton back there in 8th. So it'll be Cody Day in the 44, the 5D of Jacob Dykstra, the 5C of Connor Mahoney, the 6M of Eric McGlone, and the 10 of Lofton Schutz transferring to tonight's A main. But I'm pretty impressed, Clayton Johns, by the 08 of Stephen Beckett. First time we've seen him out here in the crate sprints. Misses the A main by 1 spot.
Yeah, absolutely impressive to see that number 08 car get as far forward as he was. He started dead last in that B main as well, in the 15th starting position, getting all the way up to the 6th spot. So hard charger in the B main doesn't win you too much, but a whole lot of experience there for the number 08 machine that he can carry forward into next week.